Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday, and welcome to day 133 on the Appalachian Trail. Yesterday was a huge day. We got to go up to Mount Greylock and the War Memorial. Then we crossed out of our last town in Massachusetts, which was Williamstown, and hit the 1,600 mile mark. 1,600 miles hiked on the Appalachian Trail yesterday, and we crossed out of Massachusetts, and we are officially in Vermont. That is 11 states now down, with only 3 more to go. Vermont, New Hampshire, and the grand finale of Maine. So right now it's about 7 a.m. I found this nice little camp spot back over here. Was able to, get set up. It was pretty late. I didn't get set up till, I don't know, probably 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. We hiked pretty long yesterday. Did, hold on one second. Sorry. Did, over 19 miles yesterday to get here. That's going to make for a little bit shorter of a day today. We're heading into Bennington, Vermont. We need to, don't need much of a resupply, I don't think. I'm going to look, but I think resupply-wise we should be okay. But I really need to do some laundry and take a shower and shave. I know shaving is a luxury, but I don't care. It's starting to itch, so. And I need to upload some videos. I know everybody's been waiting on videos. Reception has not been good enough for me to try to do them while I am sleeping or hiking. I have like 3 or 4 videos ready to post. So once I hit town and get on the Wi-Fi or have better connection, I'll be able to start getting those posted. Yeah, so we're about, I don't know, 11 miles or so from town. Hopefully we can get there just after lunchtime is our plan. That way it gives us time to get laundry started, get some good food to eat, and gives us time to relax because, like I said, I have not taken a 0 day since Pennsylvania. Since I last saw my parents, that was the last 0 day I took. And for those who don't know, a 0 day or don't remember, 0 day is absolutely no hiking at all that day. Most of my town days, I've made them Nero days, so I usually do less than 15 miles that day. I usually try to keep it around 10 to 12. Less is even better, but today it's going to be about 11 or so, I think. But anyway, so yeah, we try to just do the Neros. That way we're not wasting the whole day. We still get hiking in. But it's also not a lot on our body. I know eventually I'm probably going to have to take a 0, but it's been a little while, so I guess it hasn't been that long, a few weeks. It feels like a while. I was taking at least a 0 a week. Maybe that was a problem because some weeks I was taking 2 zeros. Anyway, enough about that. I don't remember exactly how long Vermont is on the trail. I know it's under 200 miles. I want to say it's like 160 maybe. I'm not sure. So we're definitely obviously going to make a big push to do that. Terrain looks, there's definitely some more ups in Vermont than there have been in the past few states. Quite a bit since pretty much Virginia. So, just got to get it done. But yeah, so we're going to just push to get to town. Looked at a few different hotels. There's one seems to have a good rate, but I was telling my mom and dad last night, their website's really weird. Try to book. So I'm gonna try to call them here in a little bit. See if they have a room. If not, there's other hotels. Not as expensive as the last town. That's why I didn't stay there. But still not as cheap as it was in the south, that's for sure. So what can you do? You know, sometimes to have a bed and a shower and all the finer things in life, you gotta pay a little bit for it. Other than that, that's about it, guys. I'm just gonna try to get everything done today, try to get to town as quick as I can, so that way I have some time to relax. That's why last night I stayed up a little later, working on the videos, editing. And I've done that the past couple nights. That way it's, you know, much easier to just load it up when the time's ready. And that way I'm not spending a bunch of time in town. Instead of relaxing, I'm having to worry about that. It does get to be a lot. That's what was happening at first. That's why I was taking 0-sum too, because I just felt like I didn't have enough time to relax and do anything. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for right now. I saw a couple hikers when I was breaking down camp this morning. They were a little bit ahead of me, and there was another guy who had, when I was setting up camp, he had pushed on forward. So I'm not sure. I think the rest are behind me. The large group I was around, they'll probably catch up to this point. So we will see each other again, I am sure. And I'll hike with some of them again. I know some are staying in Williamstown, but like I said, too expensive for what you were getting. So they say Bennington's a pretty cool town, and looking at it on the Far Out app, it seems a lot of the restaurants and stuff give discounts to hikers, which is pretty cool. So apparently it's a pretty hiker friendly area. So we will we'll see what happens. But I hope everyone has had a great weekend, a safe weekend. I hope everyone enjoys their Sunday fun day. Just make sure you stay safe, spend time with those you love, and we will see you down the trail, guys. All right, bye. Well, you can definitely see that the trail maintainers here in Vermont have been working overtime. You know, Vermont has always been referred to on the AT as Vermud, because there are a lot of muddy spots in Vermont. But it looks like these guys have really been working overtime to try to kind of help with that issue, making these paths really nice, you know, with these rock walks. I mean, it's been like this for a little while now, which is nice. Keeps you from getting super muddy. Granted, they haven't had much rain, so the mud's not as bad, but that's the other thing is, you know, it's still a concern with the lack of rain. You know, some of these areas, there's a lack of water. Luckily, last night or yesterday, on the climb up, there was a spring that's really reliable. But the bad part is I had to carry extra water for like 3.5 miles until I got to camp. So definitely made the pack heavier. But you know, some of the other streams and stuff, they're dry. Or they're just, you could scoop the water out, but it's standing water, not really the most appealing. So anyway, Just thought I'd show you. These guys have been working overtime to really keep this trail looking good. And it is much appreciated, guys. All right, I'll catch y'all down the trail. Hey guys, we are at about lunchtime and we are now in Bennington, Vermont. Called and got a room at a hotel close to here. We're just now hitting Main Street. It's a pretty nice little town. I got a ride from an amazing young woman named Jamie and her 2 dogs. She saw me hiking down the road and decided that because I stopped and waited for her to pass by safely and I waved at her and smiled, that I seemed like I was a good enough guy that she was gonna stop and ask if I needed a ride into town. So Jamie, I don't know that you'll ever see this, but if you do, you, my dear, are a trail angel and a sweetheart. I enjoyed the conversation. Thank you for giving me the lowdown on town and some of the places, and for the ride. Your dogs were absolutely adorable. I loved it. Definitely a cool little town. I'm liking the vibe so far, guys. People seem pretty friendly. Seems to be quite a bit here in this downtown area, restaurant-wise. So, definitely liking it so far. We're heading down here to grab some breakfast or some food, whatever they have. Nice thing about this town is a lot of the restaurants offer discounts to hikers. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we are just gonna check out the downtown area, see what we can find, and kind of go from there, guys. So pretty cool little place so far. All right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Well, guys, we just ate at the Angry Egg 2, and I have to say, it was absolutely hands down delicious. I had the egg bowl. It was 3 scrambled eggs. It was sauteed onions, peppers, 3 different cheeses, home fries, sausage, kielbasa, and bacon. I mean, talk about a hiker feast. Oh, look at that, Juniper Lane. It's a dispensary. That's pretty cool. It's right there. So, yeah, I am really liking this town. This is a cool setting for a town. The people are extremely friendly. I mean, everybody I've talked to, they've been coming up asking questions about the hiking, and I mean, Vermont, very, very, very good so far. I am really enjoying it, and I haven't been here that long. So, all right, guys, I think coming up here, I gotta see exactly where the hotel is, and then, you know, try to get my stuff done so I can come and enjoy some more of this downtown. This is a nice little area. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in a bit.